Hi Virgos, this is going to be your reading for September 2025. I want to first off by saying happy birthday to those September Virgos. I'm also September Virgo. I appreciate you coming here and watching. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. All right, let's jump right on in. So your message for this month is trust the universe. Your message. Although your faith may have been challenged now, trust the universe. There is a reason for some of the experiences that you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in life, and everything is unfolding perfectly according to the divine plan. Positive opportunities are coming your way, and trust in the process and the path that you are being led down. You will know it's the right path when you experience synchronicities and other signs and wonders. These are messages reminding you to trust the universe. There is no such thing as chance. All is well, all is guided. If you lose an opportunity or feel like you've been shut down, know that this is the work of the God and the angels, and that it is right for you. If you are wondering where you go from here, know that when you ask the universe for a sign, it will show up the moment you are on the right path. You are being guided by your angels to stop questioning everything that is occurring at this time and let in the miraculous support you deserve. Trust that you are deserving of good experiences because you are, and the universe will deliver them to you. All right, Virgo, trust me, I know that we have been going through it the last little while, so that is a nice card to see. Just give me a minute to pull some tarot here, and we'll get into it. Okay. So this energy I'm feeling right away for you, Virgo, is I feel that trust that they're telling with the trust the universe, because I feel like September for you as well is kind of going to be confusing in a way, but it's like almost like something that kind of needs to happen here for you. This High Priestess is coming out here in your main energy, and the High Priestess, sometimes people see Virgo as a High Priestess as well, right? It's the only zodiac sign that is, you know, a woman or a female energy. But the High Priestess is about our intuition. It's our spiritual side. It's our witch side, and I feel like your intuition is going to be really hot for September. It's going to be really on point, and you're going to be really guided by it. There is moons on this card, and I'm feeling something to do with the moon here as well. So maybe you are someone that uses the moon or works with the moon in a way, or something will be revealed at like a full moon or a new moon, or energy like that for you here. But it feels like with this Five of Pentacles, things have kind of not been going well, or we kind of feel like we've been left out in the cold by something or someone. Maybe this is even the universe. Maybe you're kind of like losing faith on something because you just feel like, you know, I've just been so shafted here. It feels like in a way where you've been kind of shunned out or left out or felt like that. I get this energy that it kind of just feels like something of like unnoticed. It's like something has been unnoticed, or my talent, my skill, my work, my something has been unnoticed here. But trust your gut, because your gut is going to be what's on point right now. And the Four of Swords is just saying, hey, we need a time out. We need a time to rest. We need a time to heal. We need time to meditate. We need time to sleep. We need time to kind of focus on that, because I feel like if we're not doing that, if we're not meditating, if we're not, making sure we are in this state of zen, in this state of calm here, we're going to lose some of these boundaries that are being that are coming in here. Because I do have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, which is this energy of having a bit of weak boundaries. We're letting people tell us what to do. We're letting people kind of walk all over us here. We're letting people be like, oh, this is what you need to do. And I feel like it's some kind of group you're associated with. Maybe there's someone you signed a contract with. We have the Three of Pentacles here. Maybe this is people that you work with. Maybe this people that some contract work of someone that you're working with. But with this Emperor reverse, this person really likes control. They really like to be over controlling here. And again, this feels like someone else, but it could also be you, Virgo, when it's just saying when you're not emotionally sound, when you're not in a good right place here, you sometimes can be maybe a little bit over controlling with these kind of the people that you are working with. But I do feel like we got to really stand up in our energy. If you're intuitively feeling something that something needs to change, we need to move on from something here, that something is going to happen, go with their intuition, because it's on point and it is right now. And I feel like there's some shakeups happening with the people maybe that you work with this Three of Pentacles, or shake it up with this Five of Pentacles here, because we have the Four of Wands, which is like leaving home. So some of you might be moving in September, moving to a new location, feeling like you have to leave old work behind to move to someplace new here. Again, the Four of Wands can represent home life, could also represent engagements, celebrations, weddings. So maybe some of you are leaving some of those behind. With the Ace of Pentacles, again, it does feel like more of a job base, especially with the Three of Pentacles coming out here as well. You might be, again, changing contracts, moving from where you're kind of working now with this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are losing your job. But it's interesting because it feels like with this Tower in reverse, you're seeing something, you're seeing the crack, you're seeing why it's maybe happening here, or what you have to kind of do. Because this Tower is going to come either way. This change is going to come in, and when it's upright, it means things are going to crumble, right? Everything's going to fall apart. And I feel like, for me personally, as a Virgo, that's kind of what's been happening for us in the last couple of months, is things have been crumbling and falling apart. But now you're going to be like with the Tower in reverse, oh, I see that, I understand why that's crumbling, or I see that needs to change, because something is happening here. My intuition is telling me that something is changing, and I should really kind of start looking at that, because I was like, I intuitively felt that before it happened. Maybe I intuitively felt that my job wasn't stable before I got it, right? It's like getting that kind of intuitive hit is going to be your biggest reward, in staying kind of grounded in all this, because it does feel like things are changing a lot for you, and it does feel like we are changing things for the better. I do have this Page of Cups here in the reverse, which means some kind of maybe emotional conversation or heartfelt conversation isn't really happening the way that we wanted to or hoped for. Maybe you're feeling like whatever this kind of maybe let go energy from this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, or this like feeling left out in the cold. You want to talk about it, but they're just kind of like, well, here's your severance by kind of energy, and you're just like, whoa, can we talk about this? Can we have this kind of conversation about this before all of this happens? Like it almost just feels like impersonal. Like you're just like, what is this happening here? Like why is this happening? But I'm getting impersonal and formal. But again, something over here feels like so controlling. But we do have the Magician, which means you have everything that you need to manifest what it is that you want right now. And I'm feeling like with this Magician, it's feeling very witchy in September. So I'm just going to put that out there. Maybe you don't see yourself as that, but maybe start looking into that. Maybe meditations. I'm not saying like full-blown witchcraft, but I'm just saying like, working with spirit, working with your intuition. It feels like it's kind of gravitating towards more of that energy, using the moon, right? This person has a spell book open here. Again, I'm not telling you to dabble in something that you don't want to dabble in, but I'm just saying start using that. Start seeing things more of a spiritual side for yourself here, or your own spiritual abilities. Maybe that's what you're kind of opening up for yourself here. Things are crumbling because they need to. They're supposed to. It's just that they keep saying, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. So there's something that, again, you're intuitively getting that you knew maybe is coming or happening in September for you. Interesting. You're going to feel this defeated energy with this Five of Swords coming out here. You're just like defeated, right? Because you have this Five of Pentacles and you have this Five of Swords. And I know these last couple months have been a lot for you, Virgo. So you're just going to generally feel a bit defeated. You're just like, oh my God, I'm so tired with this. I just want to walk away from this. I'm done with this. I'm over putting energy into this. But this Page of Wands is here. And this Page of Wands is actually a great card to get. It's enthusiasm. It's adventure. So what if you're kind of losing your job here? Like, I'm going to look for something else. I'm going to go on that vacation I always want to go on. I'm going to, you know, find a better fit for me here. Looking at it like that, looking like the world is kind of your oyster here, and you're kind of moving through with that kind of adventure, that enthusiasm. You're like, what's next for me? I'm not going to wallow in all of this. I'm not going to stay in this kind of Five of Pentacles moment. I'm not going to stay in this spot where some people just kind of walk all over me, and, you know, I don't feel like I'm being respected or, you know, being treated the way I deserve here, and they're trying to just control everything for me. I feel this is kind of a pave your own path kind of month, and I think there's exciting stuff ahead for you too. We have the Nine of Wands here. And the Nine of Wands is just kind of about trust, or trusting a little bit more. You know, it's like kind of one of the final stages here for yourself. And in the Ten of Pentacles is everything that we kind of want in life. So maybe you're not trusting that you're on the right path, or feeling like you are kind of going to get to that Ten of Pentacles, but they're saying you're not just taking the time to admire how much work you've already done and how far that you've come here. No path to get fully what we want to this kind of Ten of Pentacles grounded place is going to be easy. I'm going to tell you that now. No one just has an easy ticket, an easy road to what it is that they want. It's full of challenges, it's full of obstacles. That's how we are learning on the way, and that's how we're growing or getting better. So this is a time of obstacles for you, Virgo, but just know that you are headed towards this Ten of Pentacles here. There's going to be some kind of failure here, or feeling like a failure with maybe an air sign, maybe with two air signs here. I have the King of and the Queen of Swords in the reversed here. This is Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or you are one of these here. You are one of the king or queen here, and you're just kind of being like, communication is lost. You're feeling like mentally overstimulated, mentally stressed here, but you're being like, no, we don't have the same game plan. We don't have the same decisions. We don't have the same choices here. So it's like you're kind of like moving yourself away from it, because you're like, we are not aligned. We are not compatible. Doesn't matter if this is like a relationship. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, a business partner here. You're just like, we do not match. We do not get along. This is not meant to be here. We have the Knight of Swords, which is like you're feeling like this stuck energy. But the Moon card is saying we are not seeing something correctly. It means that there's a little haze or a little veil over our eyes right now, that we're not seeing the full truth of something. And this might be something subconscious coming to the surface here, because we have the Lovers card coming in right after, which is very interesting here for you, Virgo. Because being like, we might be in a little state of delulu right now, where we're not seeing something correctly, or, you know, something's not being communicated correctly here. But there is this Lovers, there's this divine connection. So whether that's going to be coming on the way for you here, or this is like, it's almost like you don't see this kind of love coming, or subconsciously you think you're not going to work, or you feel like you're stuck in a relationship. I want to get one more card, and then I want to move on to a bit of Oracle here, but I just want to get one more card on this Lovers, on this Gemini energy. It's weird because the Moon card has the lobster on it too, and there's two wolves. So they're saying this, that a two-party thing here. You might be cut communication from someone. You're like, no, we're not talking anymore. And that's why you're in the stuck energy. But I want to get this because it's funny, because it's like lobster. It's like the divine pairing, lovers. I just want to see with this lovers, this divine pairing, this king and queen of swords. Death card, ending, 10 of cups. It just feels like something, I feel like whatever it is that is ending here, whatever relationship is ending for you, what you don't see coming, and or subconsciously, this lover's energy is turning into, this ending of this kind of connection is turning into a better connection. It's like the relationship before your soulmate kind of way, because I have the 10 of cups here, right, which is like a happy family card. This is a unit. This is like, yeah, like lovers is like, yeah, you have lovers, you know, partners, relationships, but what you don't see coming, it feels like here or subconsciously is going to be something greater for you. So again, it feels like a lot of things are ending for you the way they're supposed to end, right? It's happening right now. We're shaking some things up. This is the obstacle in your journey, but I feel like you can definitely overcome it. Stay in that kind of witchy energy. Virgo. A time for healing. Yeah, we talked about this with the 4 of Swords. We're healing. We're growing. You know, we're working on that. It's always when we're at the kind of our lowest spot that we kind of do the most healing. Or I feel like we kind of work on that the most, because we're just like, you know, what else can I do other than heal at this point? You also got deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Your body knows how to heal, and healing is its natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner or outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from mysterious or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think that you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health, and if this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus your healing in practical ways and to prioritize your health. Be kind and tender to your miraculous body. Give yourself the grounding and care you need to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, and to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up in your body or emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you navigating any challenges that you could be experiencing emotionally. Again, this is maybe connecting with the universe, with this High Priestess, with this Magician card. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body as well as in your skin, and to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and connectedness, and to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. And it feels like it's in this kind of reconnecting with ourselves, with this kind of 4 of Swords energies, right? Where we're like almost kind of forced in a way from this reading to, saying with the Tower, forced to change things up, forced to make the kind of different choice here or move away from certain things and open ourselves up to something new here. And I feel like resisting whatever this change is going to make you more out of your body instead of kind of taking the time to really focus it, to draw it in, reconnecting to yourself, right, emotionally here. With this 4 sword, I'm just like meditate. I'm sorry if you're not a meditator, but you should be. It feels like in this month. So I'm just going to put that out there for you, Virgo. All right, things are changing up, things are happening, but it's all part of the plan, and I want you to know that. All right, Virgo, this was your monthly reading. I hope it helped.